Good morning, everybody. It is TA from Shining a Light here at WPTV News Channel 5, and we are at the footprint of SunFest, right at the end of Clematis Street. That's where the Ford stage would be. That's where the Meyer Amphitheater is off to the side there, and we have the announcement. They were nice enough to just share it with us right now, so I'm going to play some. 2023 headliners on Friday. We have a really good one. On Main Stage. As well. And then on Saturday, and then also headliners with Marley. So that's your SunFest lineup. If you want to get more information, click that link in the caption, and I will be happy to. It'll take you to where we're going to, where you can see the full lineup. I have Paul Jameson here. He's the man in charge of SunFest. Come into the shot if you don't mind.
I didn't think we were going live.
Yeah, we're going live. That's what I said. We're doing a Facebook Live. So we just dropped the list. Everybody's looking at their phone right now. What does that feel like for the person who has to approve the lineup?
You know what? On the whole, it feels great. I mean, people look forward to this day. People love music, and it's an exciting day for us. It's just an exciting day for a lot of people.
Now, you've really fine-tuned the festival this year to focus on a specific group of people. Can you kind of explain your thinking?
Well, our thinking is that people have identified music and SunFest. To them, it's synonymous. And so what we did was said, you know what, we're going to focus on music this year. Everything from bringing in higher caliber headliners to making every act be really strong, to down to our Fresh Local Artist series, where we have, I think, 11 bands on the schedule this year that are local musicians that we encourage to play their own music rather than covers.
That's really cool, because there's a local organization that helps you do that, right?
Yes, 1909 create that. And we sat and met with a lot of local musicians, and I was struck by how when they play in clubs or whatever, they're discouraged from playing their own music.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people want to hear music they know, they want to hear covers, and we're saying, heck with that. Let this be a place where you can come and play your own music.
And discover music as a fan.
Absolutely. And SunFest has always been about that. I mean, look at this view. It's the most beautiful place. And we have people from all over the country that travel to SunFest and say that, bar none, this is the most beautiful festival location there is in the world.
And the price point is $130. It's the same price point as last year.
Well, that's for a 3-day pass. As you and I were talking about off air, people don't often want to come to a 3-day pass. Right now, it's $70 for a 1-day pass. And right now, we are at our last year gate prices. And I would defy anyone to find a festival that's doing that from 22 to 23 with increasing costs.
With inflation and all those kind of considerations, there's not going to be a 5K, there's not going to be fireworks, there's not going to be the South Stage, but you've really said you've invested in the lineup.
We have invested in the lineup, and again, it's back to what people said they want. They want music. And when they talk about music, a lot of times they want bigger names. Certainly people like the music they like, and I love them for that. We can't make everybody happy with that. So we've picked what we believe are very broad appeal headliners that will appeal to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And it's a great place to come out and watch music.
And hopefully we have weather just like this today. That would be ideal.
I'm not going to worry about that quite yet, but there will be a point where I start to worry about that, yes.
A lot of people ask why no country, and really there's there's a music festival south of us, Tortuga, that primarily focuses on country, and then there's these clauses in their contracts saying they can't perform elsewhere, right?
Correct. If somebody's performing at Tortuga, or if somebody's performing at the, I think, Amphitheater in the summer, they couldn't come to SunFest even if they wanted to. Not having country was not about lack of effort. We put a lot of effort into it. It just wasn't there for us, which goes for some other genres that we looked hard at. But that's just the nature of the business.
bottom line, you're saying, Mardi Gras is the place that does a really great art show.
Well, right. I mean, we've had an art show, we've had fireworks at SunFest forever. That's kind of a tradition. But when you look at what's offered to this community, Mardi Gras just did a great job with an art show last weekend. We can't compete with that.
And Fourth on Flagler fireworks are.
Fourth, there's going to be fireworks in the same place 2 months after. What no one does is bring national level musical talent right to our community's living room, which is Flagler Drive. That's what we do best. So we're concentrating on that this year.
Awesome. Hey, thanks for your time this morning.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. So if you want the SunFest lineup, if you didn't hear it from us, Gina says, I love the whole lineup. Can't wait to come. Thank you, Gina. Dana says, great lineup. Excellent ticket price. Gina says it's the best. And there you go. And Corey, who's the SunFest fan that's always rolling around, Corey says, hey, awesome lineup. So if you got Corey's approval, you did something.
I love Corey. Corey was badgering me a couple weeks ago about when the lineup was going to come out. So.
Well, there you go, Corey. For Tastes Sea, South Florida. Nope, I don't do that anymore. For Shining a Light, I'm T.A. Walker in West Palm Beach. Bye, guys.